Hey, what's going on, everyone? Dana Dane here, continuing on my passive income journey, giving an update on the Drip network, the Drip Faucet in particular. I finally reached my milestone where I've earned 204 Drip tokens, mostly just by compounding and recompounding every day. I got in this protocol at the beginning of January. The price at the time was about, let's see if I have it open. Let's look at my Drip portfolio here. I got in when it was on January 7th. At the time, I had purchased 41 tokens. The price was, oh, here we go. The price was $68 and some change. And then, I bought some more. Even though the price was going up higher, I bought some more, bought some more, bought some more. I was basically buying an all-time high, which a lot of us did. And then in March, as the price was going down, I have bought more of the tokens, which is called dollar cost averaging. So at this time, my average cost obviously was about $68. And then right in here in this huge FOMO area where everything was going up higher, my average cost per drip was about $151.34. So during this time frame, my average was $137.55 if you look right there. And then by buying with these dips, it has changed my average to about $72.54. So I bought about the same amount during the dip as I did before. Obviously I paid less for that. So anyways, I've been in it since January 7th. I have purchased in general, altogether about 119. 12 of those were taken away due to taxes, because there's a tax in the Drip Faucet if you're not familiar with it. So all in all, I've deposited about 107, 108 tokens. So about a good 100 of these tokens, close to that, have all been due to me just compounding and compounding and compounding. One thing you need to consider, again, this is not financial advice. I'm not an expert, financial advisor, any of that stuff. Okay, everybody, you do whatever you want to do, what meets your own individual needs. But you have to think differently when you're in the Drip network. So you may be in other projects where your mindset is different. Some of these projects, your mindset will be get in, get your RI as quickly as possible, and get out, and so forth. But the Drip network, the Drip Faucet, you kind of have to, or I have changed my mindset. This is like my 401k or my IRA. This is something I really don't plan on touching, or at least not that much. At some point, I will only withdraw on the weekends, but I have my own goals on when when I get to that point. Let's look at the price of Drip right now. It's down, so it's a good time to buy, possibly, depending on your situation, what you think. But it's $35.30. It's a lot cheaper than what I paid three months ago or so. So that's what I've been doing. I've been buying as much as I can, as much as I can afford. And right now it's down. We had a little sentiment when Forex, which is one of the main developers of this particular protocol, when he made an announcement. Because if you're not familiar, he also created the animal farm over here. The animal farm, which has farms, pools, a pig pen, which is basically like you're like an ownership in the farm when you receive dividends or profits from the taxes in the actual ecosystem. They have the Drip Liberation, which is part of the Drip Garden, where it splits the liquidity pair without paying that 10% tax. They've got the Piggy Bank, but all the farms, pools, pig pen, and Piggy Bank are all on pause. So that has stopped a lot of the momentum of this particular ecosystem. I wasn't in any farms or pools, but I was in the Piggy Bank. I didn't get it at the start of the day. I got in it later and towards the day, but I was in it on the first day. But this is paused. So as you see, this is all paused. Some people they put big money in. This has been paused close to a month. So, people who are newer to the Drip network or newer to forex as a developer and stuff like that, maybe, you know, have different feelings about it. I believe in the actual developer and the protocol in general, so I'm not worried. I have been in rug pulls and I've lost a lot of money throughout DeFi and all types of various projects. But this one, I don't have that same fear or concern with. I'm still making money over here. I don't want to get too far away, but in the far as the animal farm goes, I'm still making money over here. I'm in the drip garden. This is not on pause. This is still going. It's like a minor game where you have drip the USD liquidity pair, and you earn like seeds. You can grow your, you know, which turn into like, you know, plants or whatever, and you earn so much plants per day, depending on what you have staked. Currently, right now, I'm at 89. This is fluctuated. Earlier I was at 90, but at $89.29 per day, as you see right here. Let me go get my highlighter things in. I'm at $89.29 per day. Okay, the price of drip is down, so it's a liquidity pair where it's half drip, half BUSD, which, you know, BUSD is a stable coin, but since drip has gone down, this has also gone down. There's a CDK that's built into the actual contract as well, so you have that on top of the price of drip down as well. So anyways, so I'm there, and I'm producing about 150 plants per day on that. But anyways, let's bounce back over to the drip fountain. So in order to get started in the drip fountain, you just need to get some BNB, convert your BNB into drip tokens. You would just come over here to the swap page, change your slippage to 1, and then buy your drip tokens. There's a minimum of 1 drip token required to get started. Okay, once you have bought your drip, you just come over here to the faucet. And then you will need a buddy or referral address. You just enter that address in here, hit update. I'll leave mine in the description if you would like to join my team. I currently don't have a team, but I would be interested in forming a team, doing airdrops and stuff like that. But right now, it's fine. I don't have one. I've been a solo player, and I got this far just being a solo player. You do not need to participate as far as referring others. It's totally optional, but you do need somebody in order to get into the system. Once you do that, then you just come over here and deposit your drip tokens. You just hit max, and there's a 10% tax that's taking right off the top of those tokens, and then you deposit right into the faucet. Each day, or however often as you like, you would just come in and hydrate or recompound, reinvest your earnings back into the faucet, or claim. There's a 10% claim, 10% withdrawal tax. Okay. Also, when you deposit drip into the faucet, these are permanently staked, permanently burned, permanently locked in here. So you cannot withdraw these tokens. Okay. Instead, you earn 1% per day on those tokens that you've deposited. Okay. And so depending on the price of drip and when you got it in, you'll get your ROI in about 100 days. But again, that all depends on when you purchased it, the amount that you purchased it at, and so forth. Okay, just give you a little background on that. I'm not going to get into great details on how to get started. I do have a link to this guide that I've put together. It gives you step-by-step on more about the drip faucet, well taxes, what the reservoir is, the drip faucet, some strategies, how the referral system. You can also earn referral rewards. Those of you who are great networkers and stuff like that, that might be something that you are interested in. Again, make sure you're always doing your own research. Here are some ways to stay safe in this space. Setting up your MetaMask wallet, getting on the Binance Smart Chain, buying BNB tokens, that whole process. So I will leave this link in the description below the video. This gives you step-by-step instructions and resources that you may find useful, and so forth. So instead of me going over that, I'll leave that link in the description. I really want to focus more on how I was doing. I want to show you how to hydrate as well, but I needed to go over how to buy it before I went over how to hydrate. Okay, so right now I have close to 1 drip. Normally I would wait until I at least have 1, but I'm going to do it for camera's sake, do it online for you. So I'm going to withdraw this, okay? And it's gonna be a 5% tax that's gonna be taken off from this for hydrating, okay? So you just come over here, you just hydrate, you're gonna approve it in your MetaMask wallet. Make sure you're leaving some BNB at all times in your wallet, because all transactions on the Binance Smart Chain are paid in BNB tokens, okay? So let's go ahead and confirm that. And then you all just made one. Okay. So now I have one. I don't know if I did that in time. So you should see this number change and this amount should change. And this should obviously go back to 0. So there you go. Went to 0 and then that number changed. So now I have 205 drips in my faucet. Okay. They have the reservoir. Reservoir is something totally different. Like I said, I'm not in the reservoir, but I will leave a guide to that. If you would like to build a team, you need some BREEP tokens, at least about 2. And it depends on, it's on the other page, depends on how many referral downlines you plan on, doing with your team, but about minimum you need about 2. I think the cost of BREEP is about 134 or 135 right now. It all depends. It kind of been fluctuating with the price. Make sure you read the white paper if you want to learn more about that. Let's look at the price of drip right now and see what is happening. I'm just on the 1 hour chart just to kind of see what's going on. Let's switch over to 4 hours to see. So we got mostly a lot of buys today. Last couple days actually. We had some sentiment going on between the 6th and 7th. I think that's about when forex chart make that announcement about the animal farm being on pause and a little bit of information on that. Then we had some sales, and then you're on the drip faucet is always going to go into these cycles, okay? Because it's designed. It's not a hodl coin like Bitcoin or Ethereum or something like that, where people just hold it and hope it appreciates and then sell at the top. I mean, it's designed for you to profit, right? So it's designed for you to take profit. So some people, as they grow and as their coins increase or their ROI or whatever, their income increases, okay, they're going to take profits, right? It's just designed that way. So when people take profits, and if it's a large amount of people who take profits, of course, the price will go low, come back up, people buy at the dips. It just goes through these cycles just naturally, right? I know a lot of people get a little butthurt when the price goes down. It is going to go down. It's going to go down. It's going to come up. It's going to go down. It's going to come up. That's just the way it is. It's what it is. If you don't like DeFi, if you don't like price fluctuation, you probably shouldn't get into DeFi projects in general. Maybe you should get into like stable coins if this kind of stuff drives you absolutely insane. There's a project who also is Elephant. It's a stable coin. It's what drip was inspired by. It was the original was called Flow. So drip, the network, drip faucet, whatever, is a clone of the Flow protocol. It was on the Tron network. Forex changed it, made a deflationary token, put it on a Binance Smart Chain, tweaked some stuff for the contracts, added to the ecosystem, added some things, or whatever. The person who did Flow is also invested in drip. But if you are like losing your mind because the price of drip is going a little too up and down for you, this may be a better option. Elephant.money. I'll leave a description in there. This is a stable coin. It's pegged 99 cents to $1. Okay. It's basically you're earning $1. It's $1 pretty much, 99 cents. You're earning 205% APR, 0.56 per day yield. Okay, so if drip is just, a lot of people are tripping out because of the price, and I understand, but that is just how DeFi goes. Things are go up. This drip network is designed to do that. People, when they take profits and when people get up to the goal is to reach that 100,000 K max wallet. So for drip faucet, in case you don't know, the max that you can get is 3.65 times your original investment. Okay, so either you're going to keep compounding until you reach that max where you can get to that 100,000, or you're going to take profits along the way. It's totally up to you. But the goal is to use the system to maximize your financial freedom, your financial growth. Okay, so you can get up to 100,000 max payout. Okay, so 100,000 max payout, right? And then your max is 3.65 times your investment. So the max that you would get right here, your deposits, will be about 27,397. That's when it makes no more sense to compound, because your max payout is 100,000. Then you're exited out the system. But by that point, I mean, you're a millionaire. You know what I mean? So that is the goal of the faucet. This is not something that it should be looked at as a short term, a 1 month or a 2 month or a 3 month. This is not what you want to use for your, something where you're stressing over the price as much, because you should be looking at this in the long term. Okay, so let me jump over here to the calculator. So you can get this calculator. You have to pay for it. I forget how much it is, but you can come in here and it gives you like your dashboard, and there's certain things you can look at. So as you can see, like right now, per day, I'm making about $59.40. Now this calculator takes out the taxes. So in reality, I'd be getting 2 drips per token. I mean, 2 drips per day, but they deduct the taxes if I withdrew it and claimed it. Okay, so it gives you more of an actual, I guess you would say. Now, if you come over here to the calculator, okay, let me go back to this here. Okay. So right now, let's say I'm at $59.40, and it tells you about the earnings right here. So it says, where's the earnings? It used to be. Did they change it? It used to say earnings. Anyways, so that's what it is. It takes out the taxes, and maybe if I spend a little time to read it. Okay, so you can actually do this calculator and look at how much, what your goal is. Where do you want to be? So in 30 days, 30 days from now, if I don't reinvest, just keep compounding, because you can change this, if you want to compound 3 days, 4 days, I'm going to say 7 days, because right now my goal is just to compound my way up to my goal. All right. Some of you, if you feel more comfortable taking profits, like on the weekends or something like that, or whatever, you are grown, but I'm just telling you what a good strategy is for me. Okay. So in 30 days, if I recompounded this for 30 days, I will have 272 tokens, okay, earning 2.205 after taxes. If I withdrew that, it'd bring me to $78.88. But check this out. As you get higher, okay, 60 days, okay, I'll have 361. Check out my max payout. So take a look at these numbers. Max payouts, this amount here. Okay, look here, and then look at this. Okay, so 90 days. So once you get to 400 tokens, that's when things start changing. Okay, so let me actually go back. I want you to see what 400. Watch how it increases after you get from 400 tokens. Okay, this is just 70 days from now. Okay, with what I have. Okay. Now watch as I go to 30 days. Look how that jumps. It jumps 132. Okay. Now check that out. So that's what I'll have. I'll have a total of 532. Okay. My daily earnings would be 154. And then look at my max payout. Let's watch this. Watch this 532. Watch how much more will be added. That's where the magic is. You get the 400. Look at that. Now it's 707. Okay, just in 30 days from that last one I just showed you. Okay, it'll be valued, if the price of drip stays the same, it'll be valued at 25,000 some change. I'll be at 204. So even if I just claimed on the weekends $400 some or whatever, I mean, come on. So look at this. Now my max payout. Look at that. All right, let's go 30 more days. Now look at that. 939 drip tokens. Look at my value. Look at my daily. Look at my max payout. Keep on going. Look at this. See how that, so once you see, I figured out like once you get to 400, if you can stay like dedicated and just, you know, block out all the noise about the pricing and the animal farms and this and that, and just compound, and look at this as your IRA, your 401k, your future, your way to become a millionaire or financially free, or however you want to look at it, whatever your goals are, whatever it is, to open up a business, to quit your job, or to have some extra money, whatever it is, okay? Look at it that way. If it makes you feel better to take some profits every other day on the weekends, that is your prerogative. I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do, okay? Maybe at some point when I get to a certain point, I will take some money out on the weekends, but my goal is to get this number higher, okay? So let's keep going. 230 days later, so by November 17, 2022, look it up. The value of my drip, my max payout. Okay, so if I were claiming, this is just going to stop my growth. This is going to slow my marathon, slow my race, slow me back, take me back. Why do I want to do that? You know, I want to maximize this, use it for its full potential. Okay. The other stuff I play around with, the piston tokens or the diamonds and the EMP, whatever, that is the stuff I want to mess with. My this right here, this is where I'm going to be taking my profits from. Once I get this up to a certain, this is my money printer, my drip BUSD, so I don't have to mess with my drip faucet. Okay, come back over here. 251 days out, so December, look at that, $643 a day. I could claim 1 day a week if I wanted to, and then continue to compound. The more you withdraw, it delays the time that you'll get to your max. Where you want to get to is that 27,397. Okay, so you can reach the full potential, the 100,000. The more you claim and withdraw, you're eating into that, and it's okay to take some profit. But do you want to do that? You want to live off that every day, you know, and then it'll slow your full potential. I mean, it's up to you. That's what you want to use it for. What I would suggest is you set up 2 wallets. Put one as one that you're hydrating and you're trying to get to that 27,000, and use the other wallet. Set up another wallet where you're taking profits, so you can leave one alone if that's what you're doing it for. If you need one to pay your bills, do this and that, great. Set up 2 wallets or 3 wallets, whatever get you a brief token over here in the drip faucet over here. Set up your own team, refer yourself, so you can be making money off your referrals if that's the case. So you know, that's what you want to do. All right, let me go back over here. All right, and then just look and see how long it's going to take. Where you at? Look at this. Look at this. Okay, 341 days. So about almost this time next year, $1,500 a day after taxes, a day. Look at this, my max payout. Okay, let's keep going. I'm not gonna go the whole way. I just want you to see. Look at this, 1 million, over 1.2 million right here, my max payout. Okay, if you just block the noise out, stop listening to this stupid stuff. Okay, some of these you can't listen to everybody. This is, you know, this DeFi, this is a solo sport. Okay, like Stunner Breeze would say, this is a solo sport. It's okay to take information from this source and that source, but not everybody has your best intentions. Some people, they put their life savings and stuff, and they losing money. They thought they was going to be rich in 2 days or 5 days or whatever it is. Maybe they didn't understand the full spectrum of how the drip faucet is designed and what it's meant for. Okay, you got to think about yourself. Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk about. So just, you know, do what you got to do. Come up with a plan. If your plan is to, like, look, so let's say I'm not going to go that far without hydrating. Let's just go, let's set this back. Let's say 200 days. Just 200 days out. Like, let's look at this right now. If I compound it 7 days a week, I'd have 1,358 drip tokens, right? Let's say I hydrated 5 days a week. Look how that changed. It went from 846 to to 1358. That's what I'm saying. So if I hydrate it way more than that, or if I just used up all the money every day, look at what I'm getting. If I only hydrate it once a day, or no, that's 2. If I only hydrate it once a day, I'd only be getting 328 drip tokens at the end of 200 days. Okay, if I hydrated only 2 days, I'd be getting 416. If I hydrated only 3 days, I'd be getting 527 drip tokens. I'd have 527 drip tokens. 4 days, 668. If I hydrate 5 days a week, 846. See what I'm saying? If I hydrated 6 days a week, I'd have 1,072. This is in 200 days from now. Okay, this is just hypothetically, whatever, if the price of drip stayed the same as it is right now today. 7 days, if I hydrated 7 days a week, I'd have 1,358. See what I'm saying? If I took a lot of my profits, I used this one wallet as taking my profits, see how much that would set me back? I just want you to think about it. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not an expert. You do what you gotta do. But I just wanted to show you the power of compounding and the power of just blocking out the noise. Okay, you're gonna have people tripping, okay, and let them trip. Either you gotta either believe in forex or the CEO. Don't think about just DeFi in general. Think of the CEO, who is behind the project. Could it go away tomorrow? Sure, anything can happen in DeFi, but this has been around almost a year. Show me some, go on some YouTubers and influencers, look through the ones that's got the big subscriber, look through their video uploads, go back a year or 2 years, look at those other projects that they were promoting 2 years ago. They're not there no more. You know what's there is drip. Trust me, I looked at them. I looked, be like, what were they doing before? They're not still promoting that stuff. They're promoting drip. Okay, I ain't trying to preach, but it's Sunday, why not? So let's look on this right here. This is a tool that you can use. This is the, I don't know, Dune, whatever. You see what it is. Okay, so this is just gives you the breakdown of drip. So drip new accounts last month was 12,000. Check it out. People talking mess, but look, drip new accounts this month 3,663. People still joining. Total wallet, drip faucet totals, total in the faucet, total paid out. Who's paying that much out? Balance in wallets, drip monthly new accounts. People still joining. Look at this. Drip daily accounts. Okay. Wallets over time. Drip and wallets. Okay. Faucet participants. Okay. Look at this. Okay. Alright. Drip and faucet. Look at this. Okay. It's going up. All right, but you got to think, a lot of people who were in the pre-sale, who've been in drip from the beginning, they weren't like us or some of us who got in at January or whatever, maybe in the last month or 2 months, whatever. You got people who were here from the beginning, okay, or close to it. They're coming to those 365 days, or they're coming to that 100,000K max wallet. So only thing they can do at this point is withdraw. They cannot no longer compound. Okay, they can move it into a new wallet, they can set up a new account, but just look at this. Is the drip faucet deposit claims history, right? All right, so green drip deposits, red drip claims. Okay, so in the beginning when the project started, right, so of course you got a lot of deposits, you got some people who take, it's got their profits, which you should, you can, why not? But look at how this has changed. Okay, so this is another factor. You got people who are taking profits. Look right there at on the number on the screen. See drip claims, drip deposit. You got a lot more people who are claiming versus depositing. A lot of people are exiting the system too. Stunner Breezy's one of them. He reaches 100,000 max. He's not the only one. He's just one of the ones that's on YouTube. Okay. So there's other reasons. This is what's going to happen. You want to be that. You want to be that person. You know what I'm saying? I know I do. I want to be that person who reached 100,000. Here you go. Drip faucet wallet breakdown. Most people have 0 to 10 drip tokens. You probably, these people may need to, invest in some more drip, or they're just going to have to continue to compound until they get to a certain point. more people are in this 1 to 200 range. I just graduated from here. I'm now in this bar or whatever group. That's what I'm trying to say. So you can see where the majority of the people are, and people are just, you know, making their way down here. This is the goal, is to get here. This is where you want to be. Okay, you want to get from here to here. This is the goal. This is your faucet. This is what it is put there for. This is how the program is laid out and supposed to be. You're supposed to get from here to here. This is the finish line. You need to get from here to here, not from here to there or to there. You want to get from here to the 27,000 so you can get to 100,000 max, and so you can become a millionaire, or you can get whatever, $1,000 a day, $8,000 a day, or whatever it is, something that's life changing. Okay, use this to change your life, not something just temporary where you can buy some shoes and buy some necklaces or buy this. You want something to change your life. You know, your life, your children's lives, your family's lives. You know what I'm saying? So this is the goal. This is what you need to be worrying about. Who cares what the price is? Who cares? I mean, for real. Like, who cares where the price is? I care about the price as I get along. What I care about. Let me tell you what I care about. I care about how many drip tokens I have. That's what I care about. And if the price comes up, if you want to take some profits then. You know, do what you want to do. But I don't care about no price of drip. I never even looked at it, even when I was buying it high. This is long term for me. This is long term. You want to play? You want some money to play? You want some print some money? Get in here, get in some farms. You know, get in this stuff. But far as like your, you know, living off of, you know, set you up another wallet, like your play wallet, your money wallet. You know. Anyways, let's get back over here. All right. So you got your top 100 wallets. See, this is the part you guys, you think it's just done and breezy. There's tons of people who maxed out. Okay? There's tons of people. Deposit, paid out, available. Look. Not the only people. There's tons of people reaching their limits or close to it. Tons of people. There's tons of people whose lives have been changed forever. Look at this. Come in here. Come on in here. Look at it. Tons of people. You don't see these people on nowhere talking. Okay? They counting their cash. They counting their drips. And they keep it in moving. Look at this. Okay? Check that. That's just the top 100. Okay? And then you can look down here. This tells you about the fountain buys, 24 hours, last 24 hours, ecosystem transactions, and so forth. All right? So hopefully that helped you. Hopefully, those of you who just got in this or not so long ago and you're tripping about this and that, hopefully that changes your thought process about the fountain. At least the fountain, you know. That is not my wallet. Okay, hold on. Let me put my wallet address in here. I'm like, I have not been in there in 365 days. I know that much. Okay. Here we go. So let's look at my wallet. Okay, so I've been in here 96 days. Okay, like I said, I've got 204 wallet total faucet payouts. So I've earned about 96 drips. Just compounding. Not tripping. Looking at the price going, oh, okay. Compounding. Okay, hydrating. Okay. Taxes paid. My spreadsheet is off just a little bit, but I paid taxes about 12. I've lost 12 drip tokens to taxes, basically. Just if you want to come in here, this takes a look at your particular wallet, not the faucet as a whole. And that's pretty much it. Alright, guys. Hopefully that was helpful. I'll leave my links and information in the description of this video. If you'd like to get started in drip, if you're not already, if you're already in drip and you would like those tutorials or other information, some other resources that I mentioned, or if you'd like to learn about other projects or anything like that, anything that I can help you with, I'll leave that information below. Please hit the like button if you found this information at least somewhat useful. If you learned something, took something away from this, subscribe to my channel. Please hit the bell to be notified of other upcoming videos. Look, I got 24 plants to plant. Alright, guys, let's get it. Have a good one.